Alright, welcome back to Sonic Speed Simulator. Now, as you guys know, Shadow the Hedgehog is coming into Sonic Speed Simulator, and this is a pretty big release. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys every single piece that we know so far about Shadow the Hedgehog, any possible release date, and some pretty nice Easter eggs, so I'd recommend watching all the way through the end so you know what's going on. Alright, so I'm gonna go right in and go over the first question, which is, why is Shadow still not in Sonic Speed Sim? Now, this is a question which hasn't been really answered yet, since the developers really haven't had a clear statement about Shadow yet. But in some of the developers' tweets that are working on Sonic Speed Simulator, they did tease Shadow. Now, as I said, we never really had a clear answer why Shadow is still not in the game. Honestly, when I first ever started playing Sonic, like on any, I don't even remember, maybe on like a McDonald's console or something that you got from like the Happy Meal, and you were like, whoa, what's this? And you booted it up and it's like Sonic in 2D with like black and white screen. But yeah, that's besides the point. Whenever I first started playing Sonic games, I actually thought like I already knew Shadow is one of my top 3 characters all time. So now the question is, where is he? Well, from a recent statement from the developer Ascendant1776, we know that there's something big coming to pay Shadow off with. Now, to be clear, we still have no idea if Shadow is gonna be here in 2022, like to the end of the year. Shadow might even release in 2023. But don't get your hopes down, because a lot of people are waiting for Shadow, and I don't think this is gonna be the case. Alright, so first I want to go over this thing. So as you guys can see, the Sonic the Hedgehog fan right here asked, I was wondering, you can answer this or not, but is there a chance Shadow might be coming in November or heck, even this year? And here's the answer from Ascendant. Sadly, I cannot answer this, but I love to see Shadow come as soon as we have something big to pay him off with. Now, what is this big thing Ascendant is talking about? Is this Super Sonic? Is this the Sonic Frontiers update that just dropped? Maybe that was the big thing that he had him paid off, because it's in November. It's literally November right now, so maybe that's what he was talking about. I'm not quite sure if this is the big thing that Ascendant is talking about in this tweet right here. Maybe it's going to be Super Sonic, or maybe even Silver or something. But yeah, did you see that Ascendant did say he'd love to see Shadow come as soon as we have something big to pay him off with? So he is pretty much confirming here that Shadow is coming. And did you guys notice that the question from the fan was actually towards November? So he asked if Shadow is coming November or even this year. And there's only 1 month left in this year, which is December, and obviously the half of November. So there's a big chance that Shadow will be appearing in the game in November or early December, or maybe even December. Alright, so for the next thing right here, I want to go over this tweet from Nibrock, okay? Nibrock is also a developer on Sonic Speed Sim Studios, and this is a guy that does all the rendering, modeling, 3D modeling of all the characters in the game. Now, as you can see right here on the screen, Nibrock actually tweeted about Shadow the Hedgehog on April the 10th. Now, I know that's a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure Nibrock has been working on Sonic Speed Sim for longer than even that, so maybe they've been just posting off the Shadow release to just release it with something actual big. And that leads to my next theory. As you guys all know, Sonic Frontiers actually released pretty recently, which, by the way, I haven't played it yet, but I heard it's pretty good. Now, in Sonic Frontiers, there is no Shadow, and people are wondering, when is Shadow coming to Sonic Frontiers as well? Now, there's this little theory that I've been thinking about, that maybe if Shadow comes to Sonic Frontiers and it's announced and all the things, and you know, they've been working on Shadow, they probably will release him eventually, and then what if they release Shadow in Sonic Frontiers along with Sonic Speed Simulator? So it's like a double release with Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Speed Simulator. That is a possibility, that maybe that's why they have been putting off Shadow every single month, and they're just waiting for the big release on Sonic Frontiers so they can actually release it in Sonic Speed Sim. Let me know what you guys think of this idea, because I think it's pretty much like, it makes sense, honestly. They want to release it on a big game so it gains more traction on Sonic Speed Sim as well. Alright, so for this next one, I'm not sure if many of you guys are aware, but there was a Shadow leak going around in the Sonic Speed Sim community on Twitter, and this is what the tweet looks like. So as you can see, Shadow's Sonic Speed Sim icon has been leaked, and there's the icon. Now, do you guys think this image is fake? Because I'm not really sure. But we also had a developer comment below this tweet, and she said it's basically fake. But there's one twist about this, because this has happened before. Before the Halloween Werehog event came out, this Twitter account exactly posted a leak of Werehog, and the same developer commented that it's fake, and it pretty much later came out as a actual update. So I'm not really sure what to think about this. Is this Shadow leak fake or real? Let me know what you think down below. Alright, listen. So there's one more thing that I gotta go over to. Also, did you guys know that Shadow literally had UGC items, but he's not in the game, which all the other characters are? That's a pretty fun fact as well. And there's a Shadow hat, and also a silver hat, so I guess that makes sense. Okay. I jumped into a game right here in Sonic Speed Sim to show you guys this, because most of you guys probably already forgot. If you guys go into Green Reef right here, World 1.5, there's something in this world that no developer ever explained. And you guys can probably already see it, and most of you guys know this. This is the portal, okay? This is the Dr. Eggman's portal. Now, I know Dr. Eggman is also not in the game, but why is this here? Can you please explain why is this portal? Oh my god, I'm running out of air. So why is this portal here? I mean, why would they make a portal like maybe a few months ago? I don't know when this update released, but it's been a while ago, I guess 2 months or something. And this portal is still here. Now, I doubt that this has something to do with Shadow, but it's always possible. Like, I don't see why not. But yeah, obviously Shadow, like, it's not an underwater creature. I mean, Chaos is, so maybe you'll see Chaos in an update. I think that's for another video. But yeah, I pretty much doubt that Shadow will be in this portal since it's underwater, and I don't think Shadow can breathe underwater. If he would have been in there, he would have drowned by now, so unlucky, I guess. Now, my question is this the big thing that had to pay off Shadow? I don't think so. I mean, oh, don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me. I haven't completed it, okay? Yes, I know. I still have to grind a lot of tag. And yeah, this skin is also kind of mid. I mean, you get gloves and boots, but that's pretty much it. And also, one more thing worth mentioning is that, as you guys know, for Chrome Metal Sonic, we did had a hand sticking out of sand right here, which was a teaser that it's coming. And that was because Chrome Metal Sonic was a hype release, and that's why they did like a pre-release, pre-event. And that's what I'm also expecting with Shadows. So we will most likely get a pre-event in the test servers and then go live with the actual event. Either or, make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you guys are hyped for Shadow, and let me know your theories down below.